Welcome back. My name is Patrick, and in today's video, we're going to take a look at a possible trade that Ken Holland could pursue to help the Edmonton Oilers out of their current cap crunch. Last night on Twitter, the account @Trina'sOil, also known as Tracy Lane, put out the following tweet. Oilers have had conversations with Sabres regarding Ben Bishop, as per Garfield. Now let me start by saying, if you're not aware, this is not an account that you should trust for actual scoops. She puts out tweets every so often, claiming to have insider information, but 99% of the time, it amounts to nothing. The reason I'm pointing out her tweet today is because it's a worthwhile idea for the Oilers to look into to solve their current cap dilemma. Ben Bishop will be on long-term injured reserve for the Buffalo Sabres for the upcoming season. His career is over, and the Sabres agreed to take his contract from Dallas so they could reach the cap floor. The Sabres have nearly $20 million in cap space and are just over the cap floor with a cap hit of $62.8 million. The cap floor is $61 million, which is the minimum amount a team can spend. So the Oilers are already over the cap. Why would they want Ben Bishop? With Bishop, the Oilers would have options. Bishop has a no-move clause, but since he's not playing, I don't foresee any issue with him waiving it. In the offseason, teams are allowed to go 10% over the salary cap. With an $82.5 million cap, that means teams can spend to around $90 million. According to CapFriendly, the Oilers are currently at $88.5 million, so they have around $1.5 million left in flexibility. Ben Bishop's cap hit is $4.9 million, so to take it on, the Oilers would need to send at least $3.4 million back to the Sabres in the deal to remain cap compliant, but ideally it would be close to even. Jesse Puljujarvi at $3 million or Warren Foegele at $2.75 million gets you started, and you can add pieces from there. Basically, you have to find what the Sabres would want in return. Once you have the trade worked out, the Oilers have some roster spots cleared, but now have another dead contract on the books. So how does this benefit the Oilers? Before the regular season begins, Ben Bishop joins Mike Smith and Oscar Klefbom on long-term injured reserve, freeing up some of his $4.9 million cap hit. To be honest, the CBA is extremely confusing, so a smarter man than me would have to tell you exactly how much the Oilers would gain. I know it's not the full $4.9 million, but to my understanding, the Oilers should have at least around $4 million available to them. The Oilers would have to be spending right to the cap to make full use of the $4 million, but the Oilers would obviously be doing that. The Oilers already have enough wiggle room to sign Ryan McLeod, but having this $4 million now gives the Oilers the ability to sign other contracts, which they would need to do to replace the players they moved to Buffalo, and of course to further augment the roster. For the most part, the Oilers would likely have to sign players they are interested in to professional tryout contracts for training camp, and then sign them to official contracts once they submit their official roster before the opening of the regular season. Do the Oilers go that route? If they did, you can see how it's beneficial, but it's a complicated process with a lot of hoops to jump through. Bishop has already moved once this summer, so maybe he stays where he is. But Jonathan Bernier in New Jersey is in a similar position and could also be a target for the Oilers. Let's see if this is a contingency that Ken Holland is considering, or perhaps he has a few other tricks up his sleeve. Well, that's my look at Ben Bishop, guys. Like I said, Jonathan Bernier is out there as another possibility. There may be a few other guys around the league that the Oilers could use this scenario on, but maybe Ken Holland has something completely different in mind. Time will tell. Let me know your thoughts on this plan in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon.